After one particular show, this is New Year's in Seattle. I'll never forget 2016. Now, I'm not a weed guy, but I remember around that time, that's when dispensaries like first hit the streets, okay? So everybody was very interested. I'm not a weed guy. I get paranoid. If it works for you, fantastic. I don't smoke. You're paranoid, it's a terrible experience. So I go into the dispensary with my friends as moral support, okay? This guy's trying to sell me. You know, and you walk into a dispensary, people weird in the dispensary. You know, people take themselves way too seriously in a weed dispensary. There was a dude working there wearing a lab coat. I was like, come on, man. Take that lab coat off. You're a drug dealer, man. Stop it. What kind of high do you want, sir? I don't want to get high. I just came here for moral support, you know. When I get high, I get paranoid. Well, I got something to fix your paranoia. He opened a drawer. I can fix your paranoia. No, you can't. If I get high, I will call the police on everybody in this room. You understand? We're going to jail tonight. I don't smoke. So, this particular night, hanging out with some comics after the show, and one of the guys looked at me. He's like, and he asked me, hey, Kortney, do you want to do some weed butter? I was like, what, weed butter? I ain't know marijuana made butter, but apparently white people have the recipe. I was like, what? You want some butter? I was like, what? And he just pulled it out of his back pocket. It's a weird thing. It was already in a saucer. He was like, hey, some butter. I was like, really? Why is it black? What is going on in there? I got some bread, and then he pulled out some King's Hawaiian rolls. Oh, man, I love King's Hawaiian rolls. I said, I could eat King Hawaiian rolls without any butter, you know, like a duck. I could just throw it back dry. But I felt like it was disrespectful to eat all of his bread and not have some of the butter. So I was like, hey, sure, I'll try that butter out, man. Cool. Great. So then he put the butter out there, and I took the roll and I sopped it up, and got me some edibles. About an hour and a half later, I didn't feel a thing. I was like, this is not that big of a deal. And he came back, hey man, do you want some more of that butter? Sure, I'll take some more of that butter. Oh, it's the worst decision I ever made. I didn't know the edible rules, man. I didn't know. You do one edible and you wait for the rest of your life for that to kick in. That's the rules. You don't double dip on edibles, okay? You gotta let the first one get a chance to do its damage before you double up on the next. Because if the first one finds out you did something with the second, oh, you went behind my back. Because all of a sudden it turns into some kind of Mortal Kombat. Finish him! Come here! Boom! All of a sudden the room started shaking back to front. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm in the corner wobbling side to side. I had my arms out. I was trying to, what are you doing? I'm trying to stop this room from shaking, man. This is terrible. Hey, man, we got to get home now, man. We got to go home. We'll leave in a minute. No, I need to go home so I can call the police, dog. This is the worst time of life. It's terrible. Call me an Uber. I took a 45-minute Uber ride. 3 blocks from my house. It's the worst night of my life. I was so high, I thought the driver was following me home. This is how high I was. I was like, oh my God, how does he know where I live, man? I'm being kidnapped right now. So hey man, take a left. It was like, oh my gosh, I should have had a lunch. If I'd had a lunch, I wouldn't eat so much of that bread, man. This is the worst night of my life. Hey, take a right. This is terrible. I gotta call somebody. You ever been so high? It's like, I gotta call somebody. Like, I don't know, who do you call? But I gotta let somebody know what's going on right now in case I go missing. I need to call somebody. So I called my wife. I was like, hey babe, what are you up to? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm sleeping. What do you think I'm up to? Oh yeah, I just wanted to make sure. What are you doing later on tonight? Yeah, I think I'm gonna need a ride to the hospital. I think this is the way this night's gonna end. Yeah, I did some edibles at the club. I don't know what's going on right now. I Googled black people with edibles. They're all confused too. So I was just trying to figure out why I can't see right now. Hey man, take a right. I'm being kidnapped, by the way. Yeah, dude from Making a Murder, he's an Uber driver. This is a weird thing that's going on. Are you high? Yes, I'm high. I'm glad that you asked, and I want him to know that I know that you better not try to kidnap me, dog. Hey, can you stay on the phone till we get home? Just please turn the light on or something. Get home now. She yelled that into the phone. Get home now. I was like, oh, okay, all right, I got it. I turned to the driver. I was like, hey man, we got to get home. No problem. Get out of the car. Oh, we're here? Have we been parked the entire time? Did you bring me to my house? It's a 5-star rating coming your way. Good. I don't know if you ever had somebody waiting for you to get home. That's a scary experience when someone's waiting for you. You ever go to like put your key in the door and you go to turn, you don't even get a chance to turn the doorknob. Somebody's waiting on the other end to choke the life out of you. And they snatch the door open. As I turned my key, she pulled the door open from the other side. I was so high, I thought I did a magic trick. I was like, ta-da! Oh my gosh, it's you! Yes, it's me. Oh man, I thought I'd never see you again. It's good to see you. Oh man, what a night we've had. I cannot believe you did this. She blamed it on me. I cannot believe you did this. What kind of example are you? Can't believe you did this. Disgusting. Where's your shirt, by the way? Oh, my shirt. I'm glad you asked. I traded it in for this coat. You know what I mean? There was trading shirts for coats out there. I was like, oh, my lucky day, I got a shirt on me. So I just traded my shirt for a coat. This worked out great. That is your coat. Oh, gosh, where's my shirt? Somebody stole my shirt, man. It was that Uber driver. I told you, Stephen Avery. He has my shirt. Well, this is awkward. I'm gonna need you to give me that ride to the hospital. Yeah, I'm about to die in 15 minutes. I'm pretty convinced. I need to get there before rigor mortis set in. I gotta have some witnesses or something. I'm not giving you a ride to the hospital tonight. Enough of that. I'm not giving you a ride to the hospital. Well, I'm gonna call the police and they're gonna give me a ride to the hospital. Somebody's giving me a ride to the hospital tonight. That's the way it's working, okay? I'm not giving you a ride to the hospital. What are you gonna tell them when you get to the hospital? I'm high. Yes, that's exactly what I'm gonna tell them. But this is not the time to keep secrets, you know what I mean? They're gonna know I'm high. I lost my shirt while I was wearing my coat. They're gonna know I'm high. And if I don't tell them I'm high, you're gonna tell them I'm high because you're a snitch. So, let's get her out to the hospital.